So today we are going to learn about electrophilic addition reactions. So in electrophilic addition reactions, what are the main points that we have to consider, how we have to proceed further in electrophilic addition reactions, how we are going to proceed with the reactions, how we are going to proceed with different reagents. So first of all, we have to understand like there is different parameters that we have to cover. So in that parameters, first of all, what you have to consider is about electrophilic addition reactions, a reaction that is between electrophile and nucleophile. We all know that what is electrophile and what is nucleophile, because electrophiles are electron deficient species and nucleophiles are electron rich species. So if we are considering that we have one electrophile and one nucleophile adding to a double or triple bond. So what's the electrophilic addition reactions? Electrophilic addition reactions. From the sentence, what we are getting to know about electrophilic addition reactions, that electrophilic, it means we are dealing with electron deficient species. Addition, it means that electron deficient species add on something, and these are organic reactions. So electrophile adding in a particular reagent or a scaffold, so that is a nucleophile. So there is a reaction between electrophile and nucleophile leading to double or triple bonds. An electrophile is a molecule with a tendency to react with other molecules containing a donatable pair of electrons, and thus an electron lover. Because it's electron deficient, it wants more and more electrons, so it will react with other molecules. Similarly, a nucleophile is one that possesses a lone pair of electrons because it is electron rich, because nucleophile is electron rich and electrophile is electron deficient. So that can be easily shown. In essence of all nucleophiles are Lewis bases that attack the known hydrogen atoms. So those are known hydrogen atoms. If any of the known hydrogen atoms is attacked by something which is electron rich, so that are electron which is electron rich, so that are all nucleophiles. All nucleophiles are Lewis bases. So the pi bond is an unnecessary bond if we are considering in organic chemistry, basically, because it will form alkene. So a structure would hold together perfectly well with a single bond. So why there is a need of double bond? A double bond occupies in a particular molecule when two atoms remove from the particular scaffold. So a double bond is something like when 6 molecules can be occupied with a single bond. So why there is a need for forming 2 bonds and occupying the 4 molecules? Just because the physical significance and the chemical significance of the molecules that are forming from single bond to double bond. So the pi bond often breaks and the electrons in it are used to join other atoms. For example, ethene molecule. In other words, ethene undergoes the addition reaction formation of the ethane molecule. So what does this mean? It means we have a molecule which can convert into single bond by electrophilic addition reaction. So the word electrophile generally demonstrated or representative like this, E plus, and nucleophile is representative capital N small u and a negative charge. So electrophile and nucleophile can be represented in either ways in standard books as well as in different reference book, Leydon's, etc. So you have to consider this, because in organic chemistry a lot of time you have to write electrophile and nucleophile. So it's better to use a short forms for that. Now, electrophilic addition to carbon multiple bonds, it means it's a carbon multiple bond. As we all know that there is a wave mechanical treatment that the space below and above the chemical bond is quite rich in electron density. So according to quantum chemistry, there is a space. According to quantum chemistry, if we are going to consider the pi bonds, there is a space above and below that particular bonds in which the electron density is there due to the pi overlapping, which makes the carbon-carbon multiple bonds, because these bonds are only interaction. Because bonds are only interactions, and in the interactions we are drawing that particular interactions through bonds in organic chemistry. But according to the actual quantum chemistry, the pi bonds are typical a force of attraction which makes the pi overlap because of the very high electron density. So a general reaction in a particular alkene is converted into alkane. Alkene is converted into alkane by the addition of electrophile. So electrophile adds on this carbon and nucleophile adds on this carbon, because a alkene could break like this. Because a alkene could break like this, one carbon occupies positive charge and one carbon occupies negative charge, because this is a electron density that can be break like this, or that can be break like this as well. So you have to see how you are going to break the electron density. If I am saying like electron density break in this way, it means that we have a positive charge on this carbon and negative charge on this carbon. Positive will occupy nucleophile and negative will occupy electrophile, because electrophile wants electron and nucleophile donates electron. So in such a way alkene is converted into alkane. So the reaction between a reagent, so this is our reagent and there is a substrate. We have a substrate and we have a reagent. Usually electrophiles are present in the form of reagents, and we have a substrate like hydrocarbons, alkenes, alkynes, etc. So the reaction between the reagent and the substrate requires them to close to each force, because of their high electron density in the pi bonds. So we have to achieve this. So there is an electrophile which adds in this particular alkene, because alkene is itself a nucleophile, because the pi bond is electron rich, and if pi bond is electron rich, it means electrophile itself add on to do alkene and leads to the formation of such structure. Now if there is a classical carbocation, there is an electrophile and there is a nucleophile, because if a nucleophile attacks this is the attack of nucleophile on classical carbocation. Now always remember that this structure can be represented like this. There is an electrophile like this. It forms a three-membered ring. We will discuss about this case further. Now attack of carbocation on classical carbocation via nucleophiles. So if we have a classical carbocation, nucleophile is attacking, so in this way it will attack, because this is a three-membered ring. I have told you that we are going to discuss this case. This is three-membered ring. So this three-membered ring attacked in this way by a nucleophile. So this three-membered ring, when nucleophile attack on this three-membered ring, there is a breaking of this particular bonds, leads to the formation of such structure, because this nucleophile attacks on this carbocation which is classical, because it's present in three-membered ring. So there is a difference between classical and non-classical. It's another class of different types of carbocation. So at this point of time, just understand this is a classical carbocation and nucleophile is attacking on this way, and there is a ring opening reaction. So there is ring opening